Hi guys, welcome to Gadget Bridge. This is Sulabh. If you have not subscribed to our channel as yet, go ahead and press that subscribe button followed by the bell icon. Today I'm going to talk about the OnePlus 7 Pro. We have been using it since the last 60 days. Yes, it's been over 60 days that we've been using this device. This is our review, an extensive review of the OnePlus 7 Pro. So stay till the end. I'll give you all my details, inside details, and I'll tell you if you should buy this device now or not. We still remember how OnePlus started off with an invite-only way of buying a smartphone that had the works. It started with the OnePlus One, and it was very intriguing for us to know more about this company that wants to sell a good smartphone only to a limited number of people who hold a golden invite ticket. Well, the strategy worked, and more than 7 versions down the years, the company has built itself a brand name that is as premium as Apple or Microsoft. OnePlus 7 Pro is the latest innovation which has stunned the critics and fans everywhere. The smartphone not only is attractive to look at, but has top-of-the-line technical specifications which puts most in the category or even above it to shame. We spent over 60 days with the device to understand its superpowers. This is our review of the OnePlus 7 Pro, fully tinkered with and scrutinized. Let us start with the aesthetics of the OnePlus 7 Pro. This is the first time OnePlus has gone with an all-screen flagship. You got that right. There are almost no bezels, or as the Sacred Games character Bunty says, no kala patta. The chin is also mostly gone, and what the users get is a 6.67-inch edge-to-edge phablet with a QHD Plus OLED display that has 516 ppi and 1:1 contrast ratio. So what that essentially does is that users will find vibrant colors on deeper blacks. The screen is protected by 3D Corning Gorilla Glass, and just when you thought that was enough, OnePlus 7 Pro hits you in the face with a 90Hz screen refresh rate. To elaborate further, this screen refreshes 90 times per second. Some of its competition does half of that. HDR10 Plus tech is also part of the package, which works seamlessly. We played a lot of games like Asphalt 9 and Alto's Odyssey, and the screen just kept throwing great, sharp graphics at us. We must say, a very immersive experience indeed. Watching videos too is a pleasant experience, especially if you're watching FHD Plus content. The daylight legibility on the screen is nice. However, when in auto mode, the screen does go very dark at times. The text on the screen is crisp, and one can see no lag when apps pop open or when you swipe around on the home screens or app drawer, which made us wonder, has OnePlus put all its eggs in one display basket? The answer is no, they have not. They have done some incredible things all around, and thanks to their listening habits to the community, the OnePlus 7 Pro is great collaboration between the fans and the company. Since it is an all-display smartphone, you will find an elevating selfie camera on the front, with the large ear speaker grill being pushed upwards towards the edge of the panel. The curved display merges into the metal sideband, which has the power button with a dedicated ringer slider key on the right and the volume rocker keys on the left. At the bottom, OnePlus 7 Pro has the SIM card tray, which can accommodate 2 nano SIMs, the USB Type-C charging port, and the speaker grill. The chrome-plated metal sideband also holds another 3D Corning Gorilla Glass, this time at the back, firmly in its place. The back is dressed in nebula blue color, which gives a gradient-like effect. One can find dark ink blue at the top to a lighter shade of blue towards the bottom. The smartphone is available in a couple of other colors too, and we did find the almond white version to be quite attractive as well. At the back, you will also find a triple rear camera bump, vertically stacked with an LED flash and OnePlus branding under it. The phablet does take time getting used to, since it is larger than others in the category, and does take extra bit of space in the trouser pocket as well. However, once you are comfortable with this giant, you will find a gentler side to it. So that was a little bit about its design and display. Let's move on to its performance. When it comes to performance, we have to start with the Dragon. OnePlus 7 Pro is the first smartphone to support a Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 chipset. This is the top of the line CPU from the company and is supposed to be 30% faster than the SD845. Not that we needed the extra boost over the 845, but hey, what the heck? Anything that will enable us to get the kill faster in PUBG is always welcomed. The clock speed of the new CPU can go up to 2.84 GHz. Also, graphics are powered by a 640 Adreno GPU. Together, they make up for a killer combination. But hey, that's just half of the story. With it, OnePlus 7 Pro has a whopping 12GB RAM inside. Side note, there are 6GB and 8GB versions available too at a lesser price. On the 12GB variant, users get 256GB of storage, which is not expandable since there is no microSD card slot available on the device. UFS 3.0 is supported on this smartphone, which basically means you can transfer files and photos from and to the mobile from any computing device very quickly. Also, what OnePlus has done is put in a liquid cooling system on the chipset that keeps the CPU and GPU cool all the times. We tested this feature out further and found it to be great on most occasions. However, when playing in hot climates like New Delhi, the top part of the rear does get a bit warm, which is not the case when you're playing indoors or in an air-conditioned car. As for the battery, that has got a boost too. Now you get a 4000 mAh battery on the OnePlus 7 Pro, which is a bump of 300 over the OnePlus 60. This is united with warp charging, which we saw on the OnePlus 60 McLaren edition as well. What it essentially does is gives you 48% of charge in just 20 minutes. That is almost 12 to 16 hours of battery life in just 20 minutes. When fully charged, we were able to keep it live for over 32 hours straight. This involved a lot of phone calls, WhatsApp exchanges, an hour or two of Asphalt 9 sessions, and GPS navigation. All of it with Wi-Fi and 4G enabled. A fast in-display fingerprint reader does a comeback in this smartphone too. A new vibration mode has been added as well. Moving to the audio part, the smartphone comes with Dolby Atmos surround sound, since the speaker at the bottom and the ear speaker grill act as stereo speakers, giving the user better resonance. Like the screen, the sound is also very immersive. The operating system on the OnePlus 7 Pro is Android 9 Pie with the latest Oxygen OS 9.5 that has all the goodies like a separate app drawer. The experience of the Oxygen OS is very close to stock Android, and you get almost no bloatware on the device except for a few Amazon and Google native apps. With 12GB RAM, the first impact is of a splendid user experience. And over the last 60 days, it has shown us that how good the 12GB RAM inside the smartphone is. The smartphone responds to each tap and swipe with extreme accuracy. The apps open unrealistically quick and one can hardly find any gaps on the OS. A Zen mode has been added to the mix that locks the mobile for 20 minutes. Well, we just used it once in the last 60 days because we are so impressed with the smartphone that we keep on using it every now and then. Now to talk about another great aspect and first time inside any OnePlus device is the rear triple camera array. This has a 48 megapixel primary camera with Sony IMX586 sensor. This comes with 7p lens quality. Next to it is an 8MP telephoto lens having an aperture size of 2.4, and after that an ultra wide angle lens with 16 megapixel sensor and an aperture size of 2.2. Optical image stabilization is available on the rear cameras, and the brilliant nightscape mode as well as the ability to record 4K videos at 60 FPS are part of the package. Well, when we started using this smartphone, the nightscape mode was not that good. However, after a couple of updates down the line, the night mode has become really good. The elevating front camera on the OnePlus 7 Pro has a 16 megapixel Sony IMX471 sensor with an aperture size of 2.0. The camera will automatically go in as it detects fall. Well, it actually does that. We turned the front camera on and threw it on the bed, and it actually went inside on its own. Now that's incredible technology. We tested both the cameras in daylight, indoors, at night. The results in the daylight as well as indoors in well-lit conditions were great and better than the OnePlus 60. And like we said, the initial tests of the nightscape mode were okay-ish, but now after 60 days and couple of updates down the line, they've become really better. So what's our verdict after 60 days of use? The OnePlus 7 Pro price starts at 48,999 for the 6GB version, Rs 52,999 for the 8GB version, and Rs 57,999 for the 12GB version, the one we are reviewing right now. Yes, these are costly flagships from the company, but every bit of the price is justified. The latest machinery comes inside a well-packaged skin that not only looks good but is premium to hold. Yes, couple of weeks ago we did find few software chinks in the armor, but as we have seen in the past, OnePlus quickly learns and updates its OS so that these go away. And yes, they did go away. With the updates, all the chinks have seemed to evaporate. With the OnePlus 7 Pro, we have fallen in love with the OnePlus all over again. If you have a budget of over 45k, go for it in a blink of an eye. That's our 60-day review of the OnePlus 7 Pro. Alright guys, so that was the extensive 60-day review of the OnePlus 7 Pro. If you did like the video, go ahead and press that subscribe button followed by the bell icon. Also, we are running a giveaway on our Instagram and Twitter pages. We are giving away a neat little OnePlus USB Type-C headset. Why don't you go and play that? Also tell your friends to participate. That way you have more chances of winning. This is Sulabh signing off for Gadget Bridge. I'll see you next time.